Hello and welcome to this edition of Daily Sports Hit, where we play such good defense, we've got you covered. We've got your Summer Olympics preview, and we'll check in on those fighting Phils. But first, I'm Tom Weisenbach, and this is your Stanley Cup date. The playoffs are well underway, and I'll tell you how the West was won in the first round, but we have Game 7 action. Twice. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Both the number 1 versus 8 and 2 versus 7 seed matchups in the East are destined to meet in a do-or-die affair. The number 1 seeded Rangers defeated the Senators in a must-win Game 6, forcing the rubber match at MSG, home of the Broadway Blue Shirts, Thursday night. 7 seeded Washington will ship up to Boston for their imminent contest. Capitals star Alex Ovechkin has been feisty with Bruins defensive giant Zdeno Chara, so look for that to continue when these teams meet tomorrow at 7:30. The Flyers are sitting pretty. They defeated the Penguins in Game 6 in their series, earning a few days of rest until they find out who their next opponent will be. The Panthers know who theirs will be as they still haven't settled their series with New Jersey. Panthers are up 3-2 in that one. Game 6 tonight at 7:30. The Western Conference quarterfinals are complete. The big shock from the West is that the number 8 LA Kings shocked the President's Cup winning Vancouver Canucks in 5 games. The Kings clinched the series on an overtime game winner by Jarrett Stoll. The Kings will face the St. Louis Blues in round 2 after the Blues defeated the Sharks of San Jose in 5. The Red Wings have been knocked out by Pekka Rinne and the Nashville Predators. That one was in 5 games as well. They will meet the red-hot Mike Smith and the Phoenix Coyotes. Smith coming off an impressive clincher where he had 39 saves in his first career playoff shutout. That's your Stanley Cup date. I'm Tom Weisenbach.
I'm Sam Arsenic, and this is today's MLB News. The Philadelphia Phillies traveled to the Rocky Mountains this week for a 3-game series at Coors Field against the Rockies. Top of the second, Phillies already down 2-1, Jimmy Rollins at the plate. He laces a curveball to right fielder Seth Smith. Carlos Ruiz comes around to score and even up the game at 2. Next batter, next pitch, deja vu, Shane Victorino delivers again to right fielder Seth Smith. His throw is not in time as Rollins scores easily from second. Now 3-2 Phils. Halladay on the mound for the Phils. Eliezer Alfonso plates Ian Stewart on this line drive down the third base line. Now 5-4 Phillies. Halladay, not as sharp on the mound as normal, helps himself out. Showing off the wheels, Halladay comes in to score on this pass ball to go up by 2. The big man, Ryan Howard, steps up, seals the game with a 2-run blast to center field. The Phils win this one, 8-6. San Fran Giants spend giant bucks. A couple weeks after locking up right-hander Matt Cain to the highest contract ever to a right-handed pitcher, they reopened their wallets. Lefty Madison Bumgarner is now signed to the Giants through the 2019 season. The 5-year, $35 million extension is the highest contract ever given to a player with less than 2 years' experience. Pittsburgh gets back their lead Pirate. Less than 2 months after fracturing his orbital bone, pitcher A.J. Burnett made his debut this past weekend. Following a rocky first inning, Burnett was flat-out dominant, going 7 innings, no runs, 3 hits, and 7 strikeouts while earning his first victory of the year. In the MLB Power Ranking this week, the Rangers and Tigers stay atop the poll. The Rangers just took 3 of 4 games away from Detroit, earning them a 13-3 record, the best in the MLB. Making the biggest fall this week is the Boston Red Sox, who continue their free fall. When a team is expected to make the World Series push, a 4-10 record digs them quite a hole to try to come out of. That does it for today's MLB News. I'm Sam Arsenic.